Welcome back! And here's a little introduction of my 1971 skiroule ss300. It's a little bit turned into a racer, I guess. Uh, Everyone won't know why I would cut one up, because the 300 is a little bit of a more desirable model than your 250, or even the S340, or S300 even. But truth of the matter is, this one's just spare parts. I mean, that's what it started out as. It's uh it's not completely all correct. I mean, it's got bogey suspension and it's supposed to be slide. Now, that's a little bit controversial, I guess, because this still had the tag on it which matches an SS 300, and the tag had the original rivets in it, but it has bogeys. Now, I'm not saying someone hasn't switched them. I mean, anything could have happened. I don't have the slide suspension. I wish I did, because I'd put it in a minute. But I built it just as, like I say, it was spare parts. And I needed something to put the parts together. And I said, why not cut it up and make it what it is? So I set it up for Relic Mod, which is a oval racing. It's not, no one around here does it, and there's not even a lot of people in Canada that do it, but there are a few. Now, when you get down into the States, Wisconsin, Minnesota, there's still some Relic Mod oval race classes. And I mean, it's set pretty well. You could race it. I mean, most of them have aluminum skis on them, but you don't need it. And I put carbides on them, obviously. So I chose to cut the tips of the skis off. I got some old slides, so I shouldn't say old, they were new slides. I heated them and bent them around. That's my ski loops, right? Because on an aluminum ski, they have a plastic little loop so that you can't get in underneath anyone. And same idea here. They don't look the prettiest, but if I had a set of aluminum skis on it now, it would look a lot nicer. A lot more racier, I guess, if I did that. And it's got the handlebars offset on it for as if you were racing, I guess, because you want to turn left. And the back of the tunnel's been all enclosed. It's out there a little further than I should have made it. I should have really kept it into about here and then went down. I could have shaved, probably 3 or 4 inches off there, but I didn't. And it's a laser seat on it, or an RTX. I can't remember what it's off. I just got it covered, and it's got pleats in it. The fuel tank sits behind the motor. It's got your tuned exhaust on it, which is very, very loud. uh, the bumper on it is off my 2017 Skidoo Blizzard, which fits remarkable, and it looks pretty good on there. I cut the headlight out of it because if you're racing, you want some airflow, and so I put a screen in there, kind of like the Skidoo Blizzards had back in the day, and it just looks different. There's not another one around like it, and it's fun. I'll show you around it, and then maybe I'll do a little hot laps by you. She's loud, just a fair warning. When I go to a lot of shows, a lot of people really like it, and I always have a pile of questions on it, and it's not perfect. My chrome parts aren't the greatest, and I made my own windshield. I done all the body work myself. I painted it myself. There's the big Sachs in her. Got the HD carburetor. I think they're rated at like 26 horsepower, so quite a bit for a single cylinder. It's got a tether on it. It's got really good brakes on it, and I had to put a little small set of bar risers in it because it was hitting my windshield. So when I built the windshield, I actually shaved 3 inches off it to make it a little bit lower, and it looks a little more racy that way, I guess. I got some grips down here on the bottom. There's the fuel tank. I didn't have a fuel tank that was any good, was the main problem there. Seat looks all right. It's not perfect either, but like I say, it was literally made out of spare parts. Got a small curl on the handlebars here, and it's fun. I really like the look of not having the headlight in it, and I don't know, it's hard to see, but the way I cut it out, you can't really tell, but I just cut out just the headlight so that you still have like your slope going in, kind of direct the air into her. So yeah, we'll see if it starts. It's pretty cold-blooded. Even after you've run it, she wants to go, but we'll see. You always want to get her on the compression stroke. The old steel cables. I've already destroyed a couple of recoils now. She don't want to go. Say she's cold-blooded. That don't bring a smile to your face. I don't know what will.